So my tool drawer is totally out of hand, and I have a new kit from iFixit. Let's see if this ProTech toolkit can get the job done of cleaning that drawer up. We have a variety of tools in here. We've got Sharpies for everyday marking. We've got a mini Stanley knife. I actually use this quite a bit more than I thought I would. Letter openers, memory cards, single-sided tape, double-sided tape, solder wick, wire strippers, side cutters, hemostats. This stuff is for working on cell phones and little tiny stuff. They call them spudgers or picks or whatever. A bunch of different size screwdrivers, a couple of wrenches, some anti-static brushes, some solder removal tools, some magnifying glasses, some pliers, some parts sorters, even these old Bell telephone shears. I will see if I can put a link in the description for these down below. These are great for working on small wires that these big wire strippers can't get. At the workbench, where all the magic happens, let's get this thing open. And first we have to reach for that Stanley knife I told you about. So let's slice that up. There's one on the bottom also. Slice that up. Out it slides. Oh, nice. There's like no wasted space in this box. Snacks for later when I get hungry. So we have the owner's guide, some background on what the tools are, the Jimmy and the Spudger, just to give you the names, because a lot of people don't even know the names of those things. A couple of different products they have, so it's a little catalog. It's more of a catalog than anything else. And stickers. If you need instructions on how to use a screwdriver, you're probably not iFixit's customer. I have used iFixit tools. They do sell very specific repair toolkits for very specific projects. I've used these twice now to replace MacBook Pro batteries. If you've ever done that, it is a huge pain in the rear, and I highly recommend against it. This kit here is your screwdriver kit. It is magnetic and fits right in the center. It's got this nice tool roll. In here we have the Jimmy and the other spudgers, and a pair of tweezers. These are replaceable plastic tips on the tweezers, so you can do non-interfering things. That's pretty strong too. Wow, that's super strong. And these are hold-closed tweezers. Hold-closed tweezers are very important when you're doing some fine detail work, so that you don't have to fool around with it. So, like, I'm not doing that. That's holding itself closed. So these picks are kind of disposable, so they give you a handful of them because they do get marred or messed up as you're working along. What do we have up here? We have an anti-static strap. You guys don't know this, but I am always wearing an anti-static strap when I'm working on sensitive electronic equipment. I just keep it out of the way by strapping it to my ankle instead of strapping it to my wrist and having it drag across all of my work. That's a pro TO tip for you. Take your anti-static strap and put it on your ankle, as long as it's touching skin. This is for pulling off the back cover of modern cell phones. Those are repairs. I've done cell phone repairs in the past. I'm not a big fan of repairing cell phones myself. I keep my cell phones long enough that usually I don't need to worry about repairing them by the time they actually do break. This is my previous generation cell phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy S8. And I replaced it with an S21 to give you an idea. The S9 was out when I bought this. I bought 1 year older, and I kept it from S8 through S21. So from S9 through S21, to be very pedantic. And the only thing about this that doesn't work is there is a little scratch on the screen down there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a scratch that goes across the screen. And I normally don't run screen protectors on my phones. And maybe some scuffs up here in the corner. But by the time my phones need repair, they really need repair. So there's a little magnetic mat here. Let's get some screws out. This is not my pill collection. This is my screw collection. Yeah. So there's a little magnetic mat there. And if you get the screws lined up just right, they stick to the mat. And you won't lose them. So that's useful. That's a useful feature to have. Does that mean that the back of the case is also a magnetic mat? No, the back of the case is just metal, so it's magnetable. It's magnetic. It's attractive to magnets, so it will sit flush in that spot on the tool roll. Let's roll this thing up and out of the way and take a look at what is in this part of the kit. So now I have a tray to sort things, and more snacks for later. These guys are very thoughtful. Don't eat the silica gel packets. It's a joke, folks. It's a joke. Okay, so what all can I remove from my toolkit as a result of having this kit? So first off, I can get rid of just about all of these old iFixit tools. This is for stripping coax. Don't need that. I already have that. This is for removing keycaps. I'll need to keep that. We've got a couple of picks. We've got a couple of spudgers. I'll need to keep that. This is capacitive paint for repairing keyboards. This is an Intel branded chip puller. This is for removing the old 486 and 386 square processors. This is similar. This is an iFixit screwdriver kit that came with the MacBook Pro battery repair kit. We'll put this off to the side. We'll look at that individually later. There is a bunch of picks here, like dentist style picks. Can I replace those? Those are regular tweezers, side tweezers, and maybe, I don't know, maybe. I don't use those that often. And then some fancy headed screwdrivers. This is a tri-wing screwdriver. Some cards for getting under batteries. So most of that can go. And then I have calipers. Calipers need to stay because they're not part of this kit. Pens and pencils and stuff need to stay. Oh. And in this kit here, I'll need to keep the tape. I'll need to keep the solder wick. I'll need to keep the brushes, the glasses. But all of these screwdrivers can go. Voltage tester, another chip puller. These hex keys can go. This screwdriver can go. This is a chip lifter. That needs to stay. I'll have to check on those. That might be able to get rid of that. The wire stripper needs to stay. Screwdrivers, screwdrivers, screwdrivers. Running out of rooms for my screwdrivers. Nut drivers, screwdrivers, more precision screwdrivers. These tweezers can go. More precision screwdrivers. I'm going to try and get rid of these and put them off to the side, and we'll see if they come back. These are good because they have a nice long shaft on them, and I might not have a long enough shaft on the screwdriver bits. Hemostats, those will stay. These are my older hold close tweezers. Those can go. I have regular slip joint pliers, and I have needle nose pliers. I actually use the needle nose pliers a lot, and then these side cutters need to stay. So that's a pretty good shrinking down. We'll keep looking at the kit as we go by. So here is the quote-unquote freebie that you get with the MacBook battery replacement. So 1, 2, 3, 4 screwdriver bits. These are security Torx, regular Torx, regular Torx, regular Torx. So we have all of the security Torx here. It says this is a T8. So these are both T8Hs. So I can safely remove that screwdriver bit. This is a T5. Do we have regular Torx on here or only security Torx? Nope, we have regulars. That's a T5, that can go. T3, that can go. That's not a screwdriver bit, that's just a piece of metal. P5, pentalobe. Do we have pentalobes on here? P5, right there, so that can go. So that solves all of this, and this here is metal. This one here is plastic, this one here is metal. It's got a metal tip on the end of it where your important bits go, so they stay in place. Let's put these guys away because this screwdriver is done. Does this have the removable backside? It does not, because it has this tray for everything. These are the ones I was really interested in getting rid of. These are useful because of their compact size compared to a regular Allen set, but they're hard to use. So let's see if we have those. So they're right here. This is 1, 2, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 5, and no 6. That's okay though, because this is not something I normally use. I normally don't use a 6mm Allen key. These are SAE sizes, 0.05 inch, 1/16, 5/64, 330 seconds. This does not have a replacement for any of those, so I might need to hold on to this one. What else do we have here? Oh, flexible, nice. So this is a extension that is also flexible. So this short screwdriver becomes a long screwdriver, which is longer than my normal screwdriver anyway. This cover is magnetic and holds on through magnets. That's nice. Let me put it on right side up. And this little kit makes it nice and portable. This tool roll design makes it nice and portable. So we will use this in some upcoming repair videos. We will get a feel for how well it works out. Let's get some pre and post evaluations of the tool drawer. So this is a collection of all of the redundant large tools that I am getting rid of. And there is the finished product. It's a lot more organized. There's still a lot of empty space in there. I consider it a win. iFixit has a fantastic website with repair guides for everything written by everyone, meaning you can also help update the repair guides. And when they say everything, they're not talking about just Samsung Galaxies or MacBooks or tractors. They're talking about 3D printers, they're talking about razors, 85,253 free manuals, 191,174 solutions, 36,983 devices. And when I was working on my MacBook Pro battery replacement, their repair guide was essential. It was amazing. So check out their website, check out the links in the description below for where to get your versions of these toolkits, and you will be a happy repair guy. Or girl. All right, everybody, the iFixit kit. This is the ProTech toolkit. There will be a link in the description down below for other iFixit kits, including this one. And now, I have a box full of useless screwdrivers to get rid of. Going on eBay, check it out. There's a video off to the side here I think you will enjoy next. Thanks for being awesome. We'll see you in the next one.